A modern day struggle that a guy in today's world constantly battles is the ability to flirt with women properly. Some overthink it, making the situation seem forced and awkward. Others don't put enough effort into it at all, which makes the situation seem a little dry and boring. Today I'll be giving you 4 ways that you can successfully flirt with women. And I'll be giving you a little bonus tip at the end, so stick around for that one. The first way is sarcastic teasing. Sarcastic teasing is the easiest way to lighten up the mood when you're trying to flirt, especially with a girl. It's very important to not bore the girl when you're trying to talk to her. And what I mean is by not replying back with very logical, flavorless answers. That shit does not work with women. Women respond well with answers that get their emotions flaring up. Something that makes them wonder who you are and why you said what you just said. It gives them a fantasy to play around with. With sarcastic teasing, you have the freedom to play around with the answers in a way that allows you to control the situation and use their emotions. The mistake that most men make is that they rely on their knowledge of certain facts to lead a conversation. And I don't know about you, but the average attention span is decreasing more and more, so you have to throw her a curveball that catches her off guard and her attention. Here's how. When she's telling you something that's happening about her day, hopefully you asked her how her day went. Tease her with responding like, "Oh, no way. Are you for real? Stop lying. Nah, you gotta be messing with me." All with a tiny smirk that shows that you're not serious, but being playful. This makes the situation a lot more comfortable, which is what you want when you're flirting. In situations like this, it's not about what you say specifically, but how you say it. And teasing a girl in that fashion is the easiest way to skillfully create an emotional situation, thus making her open up to you a little bit more and making her a lot more comfortable. Moving on to the second way, the out-of-pocket response. This one's personally my favorite method because it involves taking whatever you're experiencing in a situation at that moment and blowing it way out of proportion. So for example, say you're out on a date, right? You guys are getting tacos and margaritas. Personally, one of my favorite go-tos when you're on a date, I suggest that. The waiter brings out tacos and some hot sauce. Much to your surprise, she puts the hot sauce on her tacos. Not a lot of girls would do that, but she doesn't anyway. She takes a bite, but she coughs a little bit. A little one of those most dudes wouldn't even pick up on the opportunity that was laid out right in front of them. They'd be like, "Wait, do you need some water? Let me go get the waiter." Waiter! Waiter! But if you're a real prodigy, you'll know that that's your moment to strike and say something like, "What? You can't handle your hot sauce?" With a little smirk. You gotta include a little smirk to show that you're just messing with her. And with that, tell her that you're just playing with her and maybe even pour up a glass of water yourself to show her that you're a gentleman at the end of the day. In most cases, the girl will try to defend herself saying, No, it's just got something stuck in my throat, I'm fine, I can handle my hot sauce." Or she might reply back with something equally as out of pocket. And if she does, you gotta marry her. You got to marry her. You found the one. But all jokes aside, using this tactic is what will set you apart from most dudes. Because most dudes will be afraid to trespass into that domain and fear potentially upsetting her. But you showing off that you have the confidence to say mildly out-of-pocket statements in front of her while maintaining a warm demeanor will have her more attracted to you. Ask me how I know. The third way, make a nickname for her. This tactic is low-key manipulative because it tackles something that is highly valued to a lot of people, their identity. Creating a nickname for a person does one of 2 things for them. It either makes them feel happy, knowing that they can identify themselves as whatever they got labeled with, which in turn will have them associating whatever their new nickname is with you, the person who named them that. Or they end up disliking that nickname that you gave them and end up trying to prove themselves to you that they aren't that. Or they just hate you completely. But at the end, they'll be thinking about you, so that's the whole point. Why is it good to give a girl a nickname, right? You've already been teasing her to lighten the mood a little bit, making out-of-pocket claims. Why not add to it? A nice little cherry on top. With this nickname, you want it to be funny, a little corny, and something relevant to the details you picked up about her in the conversation. So names like, say that she's really good at school, call her Goody Two Shoes. Or if she gets mad about something, call her Feisty. And in some situations, you can call her Princess. But remember that specificity in nicknames depends on what you guys are talking about. I had a conversation with a girl my freshman year of college, and she had just lost her voice from the day before, due to partying, obviously. And when she tried to talk to you, you could barely hear her.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So me and the boys decided to call her Smoker Girl. And I know some of you are thinking, dude, that's so mean. You could have hurt her feelings. Why would you say that? Believe it or not, that cultivated a really nice friendship between both parties because obviously we weren't saying it to be mean, but to tease her, make light of the situation. Doing this takes pressure off the potentially nerve-wracking situation and brings the attention to the girl in a fun way. Now the fourth method, we're gonna call that the callback method. Now, while teasing, making outlandish claims, giving nicknames is all good and well, unfortunately, my friends, that doesn't really amount to anything unless you use the callback method. And it's exactly how it sounds. You need to call back to whatever you were teasing her about or talking about before and bring it up later in the conversation. I said giving her a nickname is the cherry on top. Well, consider this the sprinkles on top of the cherry, or however you eat your ice creams. I don't really eat that junk. Calling back to the tease that you made before and bringing it up later in a conversation makes the interaction a lot more powerful, because from there you created a connection from a moment that only you two know about and can share, making it a lot more special for you two. So let's go back to a hot sauce example, right? For dessert, say you get like tres leches, and for those of you who don't know what tres leches is, it's basically a cake with strawberries. Okay, it's really good. When the waiter sits the tres leches down, ask him, this doesn't have any hot sauce in it, right? He's gonna be so confused because obviously it would not have hot sauce in it because that'd be bad for tres leches. He wouldn't understand the joke, but he's not supposed to understand the joke. The only people who are supposed to understand the joke is you and the girl you're trying to flirt with, the girl you're on a date with. And I guarantee you she'll find that funny, and you guys will have a moment to share and laugh about. And doing this makes you look clever and witty, which is a highly valuable trait for a guy to have, especially when you're flirting. Allow you to deepen that connection even further. But if you want to deepen that connection a little bit further, tell her about the free game in the App Store called Kingsters. I bet she'll enjoy it. I bet she'll enjoy, improving her problem-solving skills and decision-making skills as well, and just being able to play a game that gets her brain firing at the ease of being in her bed, chilling wherever, maybe even sitting at a park. Just saying, she might like you even more. I'll put the link in the description below. So I've told you that you need to sarcastically tease. I told you that you need to make out-of-pocket claims, give her a nickname, and use the callback method. All these methods work really well when you incorporate the bonus tip, which is to practice detachment from the outcome. Detachment from the outcome in flirting is about giving up the need for a specific result and focusing instead on enjoying the moment, or simply not giving a fuck. This allows you to be present, confident, and authentic without being overly invested in how the interaction is going. Wait, does she like me? Oh, does she find me funny? Does she think I'm weird? Does she know I'm subscribed to Joe Prodigy? Trust me, I've been there. It's not fun. In fact, it's a lot more stressful than you think. You do yourself more harm than good when you focus constantly on what the outcome might be, what she's thinking, or how you look in front of her. When you detach yourself from the outcome, you're more likely to exude your own genuine charisma and create a relaxed, enjoyable atmosphere. That tense feeling just goes away. And this mindset allows you to engage in curiosity and openness, allows you to be your authentic self without the pressure of achieving a particular outcome like going out on a date with her or getting her number. By not fixating on the end goal, you increase your chances of success because you're more attuned to the other person and being able to respond better in that situation, naturally how you would in any other situation. And a question I get a lot is, what if you're talking to a girl who's like 8, 9, 10 out of 10? And you're trying to flirt with her, potentially get her number and take her on a date. Just talk to her like she's a 2, 3, or 4. I'll make a video on that pretty soon and tell you what I mean. But just remember, in situations like this, you're just having a conversation. It's just you having a regular, schmegular conversation. It's about being comfortable with the uncertainty and embracing the journey of connection rather than just focusing solely on the end goal. But if you like what you heard in this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and share to someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to book a call with me if you want to practice your social skills with me, completely for free. And when I mean completely for free, I mean you can literally sign up with the link below, schedule time to talk with me. I'm not charging anything, I just want to talk, have a regular conversation. We can literally just have a regular conversation together. And with that, you'll be able to practice your social skills. That's all I want to do. I'll put the link down in the description below. Other than that, develop a prodigy mindset and tackle your problems with everything you got. I believe in you. Take care. Peace.